So in this video, I'm going to show you how I made $2,365.73 in one day drop shipping on Facebook. And what I'm going to do is we're going to hop into my computer. I'm going to show you you're going to see some of the sales, some of the items that I've sold over the last few days. I'm going to show you guys the money that Facebook has paid me, rewarding me for drop shipping on their website. And then I'm going to share with you guys at the end of this video 2 keys that are unbelievably important that you need to understand if you want to be successful dropshipping on Facebook. So if you're considering dropshipping on Facebook or you're struggling, you can take this information and apply it and hopefully start. Well, if you apply this information, you will see it will help your store, and you will see an improvement with what you're doing if you are trying to dropship on Facebook or dropshipping now. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So if we go to, you see we're in my store, and you guys can see my orders. And you guys can see this is in real time. We're under shipping orders. I got 15 orders that need to be shipped out. You can see ship by Tuesday, February 8th, Thursday the 10th. And I actually get more orders than this a day. I get about 5 to 10 sales a day. But what we do is in my store, all items that come in get ordered within 24 hours. And a lot of times those items that get ordered within a day or two have tracking numbers, and then we will mark these items as shipped. And then because of that, you know, it's like if this were to show all the actual sales that were meant to be shipped out that I got over the last few days, it would be 30 or, it'd be something like 30 or 40. But because we get these items shipped out, whenever you mark an item shipped, the item moves out of this section on Facebook. But as you guys can see, we still got, sales are coming in, everything's great. Let's go ahead and look at the money that Facebook has sent. So if we scroll down, you see payment history, February 6, 2022, $617. Day before that, $268. There's a couple hundred-ish dollar days, $292. And then look at this right here, January 31st, 2022. Facebook rewarded me by paying me $2,365.73 for drop shipping on their website. I'm drop shipping on Facebook Marketplace, but the principles for drop shipping successfully on Facebook Marketplace or Facebook Shops are the same. It's what are the best items to list. It's how to list those items in your store in a way where Facebook will be motivated to show your items above your competitors, getting your items more views, more clicks, and more sales. Depending if it's on Facebook Marketplace or Facebook Shops doesn't really make that big of a difference. Again, I'm doing all Facebook Marketplace. There's none of this is Facebook Shops. Facebook Shops does definitely work. So let's go ahead and talk about the 2 keys to being successful with this. So the first thing is, I like to relate it to what Grant Cardone is. Now, Grant Cardone is this big real estate guy, and Grant Cardone talks about, and what I'm going to share with you, it's kind of paraphrased. It won't be 100% accurate, but you'll get the idea, and if you're curious, you can go check out his videos on YouTube. So what he does is he talks about when he was like 25, he started looking at real estate. And he would sell cars on the weekdays, and then on the weekends, he would look at real estate. He was interested in buying apartment complexes. For 5 years, every weekend he would look at real estate. He didn't buy one real estate deal for 5 years. After 5 years, he bought his first deal. I think it was like an 8-unit apartment complex. So he invested 5 years, made no money in real estate. Then he bought it was like a 4 or 8-unit apartment complexes, which could make some money, but isn't going to make you a gazillionaire. But then he bought like another 8-unit, and then a 16-unit, and then a 32-unit, and then like a 50-unit and a 100-unit. And as time went on, he kept getting better, and everything compounded. And now he's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I think he might even have an actual net worth of like $1 billion now. Either way, he's worth a lot of money. He's got his own private jet. He's worth at least hundreds of millions of dollars because he's stuck with the one business, and he's been buying apartment complexes and real estate for like 40 or 50 years. I, in my store, have not been listing items for 40 or 50 years. But I've been getting items listed in my store 6 days a week for almost a year straight. This allows me to consistently get new items listed in my store. consistently get items, there's a compounding effect that happens with time in any good business that can't be beat with just like massive action for a few days. That's why if you see any of these videos on YouTube, like I tried drop shipping for a week or a month, you might make a little bit of money, but it's not going to be anything crazy. You need time to compound. That's with anything. Have you ever heard of a billionaire that's made a bunch of money in like that, and they built their business in a week or a month? Elon Musk, did he start building Tesla and then 1 week or 1 month later became a billionaire? No, not at all. It took time. Now with Facebook Marketplace, that doesn't mean that you need to stick with something. First of all, it doesn't mean you're going to make $1 billion, right? And it also doesn't mean you got to stick with something for, a gazillion years before you start making money. I started making money my first week doing it, but it wasn't the type of money you're seeing now. Yeah, I started making some sales. And yeah, if you're in my Facebook group, you probably see people posting that, they get started in a week or two, they start getting sales. But the real magic happens is when you stick with this over a period of time. That is one of the keys to being successful. Sticking with this over a period of time. Keep listing items, staying consistent. If you expect to get into this business and 30 days from now be making a gazillion dollars, do not drop ship on Facebook. You're not going to be satisfied. Go find something else. Even though I don't know any businesses that you can really be successful with, that you're just going to do it for 30 or 60 or 90 days. Yes, massive action is important, but it has to be combined with time and allowing time to compound for you. So that's the first key. The second key is I made a video. It's an updated video on how to drop ship in 2022. I'll put the link to it somewhere here on this video. So if you're interested, if you're saying, okay, Aaron, that mindset sounds good, but I'm committed. I'm self-motivated. I'm willing to do the work. I'm willing to stick with it. I just need the mechanics. I need to know what are the best items to list, how to list those items in my store. I need to know why people that were drop shipping on Facebook a year or two ago are struggling, so I don't make that mistake. So if you'd like to learn all those things and more, I'll put a link to a free video. It goes over all those things and more in great detail. And there's also some resources as well that you'll see that will help get you started. I have some free downloadable documents and things that you'll be able to use to help kind of kickstart your dropshipping career. If you're serious and you're like, all right, Aaron, I'll stick with it for more than a month. I just need to know what to do. So my name's Aaron Goldston, and those are my sales. Those are a couple keys to my success. I'm no different than anyone else. I remember the first time I started listing items on Facebook Marketplace, I was afraid I wasn't going to sell any items. I'm just glad I had faith and stuck with the process and faced my fears anyway.